Hello everybody, my name is Kermit and welcome. Today I felt the need to talk about a topic that's way too important to not talk about. So let's just jump right in. So last night at 2 a.m. I went on Spotify and it came up with a message to do with 21 Pilots' new album, Trench. And I'm like, yes, obviously, I want to listen to this. Give me that shit right now, please, and thank you. So yeah, I gave it a listen, and now I felt that I wanted to make a review slash reaction talking about each individual track, and yeah, we're gonna create a one-way conversation. I'm sorry for the run and go reference. So anyway, Trench, the album that we've been waiting for basically 2 years. But it's fine. It's fine. Because they have delivered. We're much grateful, guys. So first on the album we had Jumpsuit. And Jumpsuit was the perfect song to start with. Because it's just... it chucks you into the deep end. And it's just so satisfactory with the mix of everything we could possibly ask for in the album. It shows a story and depth of character. It's not just another album from an alternative band. Okay, I chose not to say emo as Top is known to not fit into the emo genre, so as far as I know, we'll just continue on. The only downfall is that I really wished a few more songs had the style of Jumpsuit in the album. It was so good to hear the hard bass and the scream of Tyler in that song. It's just sad that there wasn't more screaming. In Goner from Blurryface, it was a great finish to the album. It had the scream, it had the subtle, calming beat, I'd say. And I felt Leave the City, the last song in Trench, it just didn't have that Goner, I felt the song could have fitted one screech, one scream, not screech, he's not a hawk. Levitate was second on the album, and I was happy with what it was, due to the fact that the whole song was rap, basically, so yeet, thank you. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about Levitate. It was a great song, it was very drum-based, rap-based. I mean, I listened to a lot of rap, so I was very grateful. Third song on the album we had Morph, which I loved a lot. I don't think I can pinpoint something, or at least the thing that I loved most about the song, but it was just, I don't know what I just loved the song, you know? After Morph, we had the song My Blood, which was another song that we saw as a single before the premiere of Trench on the 5th. The song My Blood, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually an amazing song. When it came out, all we saw was the music video of Tyler in his studio. It was satisfactory, loved the song, there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. So, the 5th song on the album is Chlorine, which is by far, it's so well done. It featured some very interesting intro to pull you in, and then it crushes you with the vocals from Tyler. It has a vibe that makes me think of Blurryface, which throughout the album I do see a lot of vibe from Blurryface. I might figure out what song this makes me think of in Blurryface if I keep on listening to it, but at this point I'm not fully sure. Smithereens, the song that to me seems a lot like a love song, and in one of the interviews that Tyler had done before the album Trench came out, he had talked about his amazing wife, and he hinted on music about how I don't know if that means the next album could have some sort of influence of songs for her, or whatever he was talking about, but the song, the thing that I can get from it is it gives me Almost Believer vibes from self-titled album that they released in I think 2009. I'm gonna have to go back and check on Spotify. I get Almost Believer vibes from this song, and I mean, it was an amazing song. It's lovely. The fact that it's so different from the rest of the songs, but it still fits. It's not an outsider song. It's not just sitting there sounding weird. It's a good song. Next up, at the halfway mark of the album, is Neon Gravestones. Now this song is one that stood out to me as a very different song in the album, with a self-titled piano vibe. The slow storytelling rap is, I don't know, I mean I love it. The song gives a speech of enjoying life and staying alive and talking with those who have lived long lives. Old people, for those who can't follow what I'm trying to say. He romanticizes the fact of mental health and suicide, which, I mean, I'm not sure how you can go from this song to the next song, which is The Hype. The song The Hype itself, it's a very okay song. It's hard not to like. It has a catchy vibe of some of their other songs that have gone to the mainstream, which hurts me to see, but I know it happens and I can get over it. Ninth on Trench, we have Nico and the Niners, which I enjoyed a lot. It was one of the songs that I felt I'd be fine to hear on the radio, and radio play would be completely fine with me. It has a nice ukulele, and obviously it fits into the story. The visuals we got in the music video, it basically just fitted so well. It was one of my favorite songs, and I like the fact that it goes deeper into the story of Dima, and I mean, what's not to love? Cut My Lip makes a good transition from Nico and the Niners. It's another song that I feel has a Blurryface vibe, and I'm sorry for always relating these songs back to older albums or Blurryface, to be exact. It's just, listen to the vocals and the beat, it does remind you a lot of Blurryface. The song Bandido, after listening to it a few more times, it was perfectly satisfactory. It was a good song, it had good vocals. The beat, like the intro, I liked the intro a lot once I got used to it. And the harmonies in the song were also very well. His vocals are great. But yeah, all up, the song's perfectly fine. Pic Sheet was another one of those songs that had a good intro and it pulled you into the song. Along with the weird title, I feel like the song was like kitchen sink or car radio, where cheetah is a metaphor. I'm not sure what it is a metaphor for, but if you do know, feel free to comment below in the comment section to tell me, because I don't know. Second to last on the album Trench was Legend. It wasn't exactly my favourite song, and to this day it still hasn't sunk into one of my songs that I would choose to play. If I had the album on repeat or going on in my car, I would probably just leave it for a bit, and then as soon as I got bored of it, it would be one of those songs that I would skip. And I don't usually skip 21 Pilots songs because I do enjoy their music, but Legend just, it didn't hit that mark of something that I felt is I'd remember the song. Like, the only thing I remember about it is not liking it, so that's just my opinion. Finally, if you've made it this far through the video, I just want to stop and say thank you so much. The fact that you've given me your attention for this long throughout the video, I have nothing but respect and thanks. So, on to the last song in the album. Last we have Leave the City, which I thought was an amazing track. The production on this album itself is incredibly different. Not different, it's so much better than all the rest of their albums, which is good to see that they've improved a lot. And the way they finished this album with this song was perfect, because it fitted so well. It was just vibes. I loved it so much. I'd say it was my favourite song, but it wouldn't exactly be my favourite song. It's my favourite chill song, and it's my favourite exit of an album on all of their albums. So I'm glad they finished well. So yeah, Trench, the album that had perfect production compared to all of the rest of their albums. It's perfect. It was so well done. I'm satisfactory. I'm glad. I would give it, on a rating, 9 black burbs out of 10, which is a very good rating, and I'm looking forward for the next 3 years of 21 Pilots to see if they release any new singles like they did with Heathens in between Blurryface and Trench. Thank you guys all for watching this video. If you've made it this far, obviously thank you so much. Feel free to go into the description and check out my social media. I've got Instagram. If you want to join my Discord and yell at me about something I did wrong in this video, link is in the description. You can join our Discord and yell at me, feel free. If you want to check out any of my extra videos, the outro will be playing in about 30 seconds when I've finished talking, so if you just want to skip past my annoying voice, feel free. If you did enjoy me, feel free to stick around on the channel, hit the subscribe button to see the extra videos that I'll be uploading over the next week, and ongoing, obviously. I love you all, no homo, and peace.